taking your missus. Nah, brother, I'm joking. All these bad bees stay preying. I'm taking your missus. Nah, brother, I'm joking. All these bad bees stay preying. Can't step in because I like catching, train taking. One wish on the Ray J thing. I prayed that girl, outrageous thing.
Hey everyone, Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. You're back at it again with me. I feel like for the longest time I haven't done a video by myself, but then again it's kind of like, Danielle, you uploaded a Get Ready With Me 2 weeks ago. Relax. Anyway, so yes, I told myself, yeah, I was like, oh, like, you know, let me just, like, because I really wanted to sleep in, I was like, let me just put some foundation on and some lashes. You got yourself a face beat. I leave for uni in like half an hour. Like, who am I? Like, what's going on? But if you guys haven't subscribed already, please do subscribe. I've got the red box and either on this side or this side. Click subscribed and let's turn that red box into a grey box to subscribed. Hello, how are you doing? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, then just keep your opinions to yourself. Alright? Great. Gracias. Merci. I'm like, I don't know if I'm crying. Yo, it's so cold, guys. I'm even struggling to be myself. That's powerful. So obviously you guys can see from this title that I am doing a how to deal with haters a bit of a video. We'll start the video. So basically I'm no professional. I'm no expert on giving this kind of advice, but I come from a lot of experience. I have dealt with haters a lot from time being. I think my first proper encounter with this situation was probably when I was like year 10 or 11 when I was bullied online. I mean, I dealt with it because I was in Australia at the time. I wasn't even in New Zealand, so I said, well, I'll stay here until it dies down, really. But it did die down eventually, and how I dealt with it is, I guess at that age I was like 15, 14, so yeah, I was responding, but I wasn't responding to all the hate comments. And I think that the reason why I was getting so many comments was because I was giving these people so much attention, you get what I mean? Because it got to a point and I was just kind of like, I'm a queen. Do you know who my dad is? He's a king. Like, you get what I mean? Like, it was just kind of like one of those things where I was kind of like, why am I wasting my time? And I stopped replying, and I guess as I stopped replying, like, they stopped coming. You get what I mean? And I got back to high school and everything was cool. So I would say one thing, don't give your haters attention. That's one thing. Like, obviously, if someone rubs you the wrong way, the first thing you want to do is retaliate. Hey, what's up? I'm going to show you who the bad beat is. Like, what's up? Like, you don't know me. Like, wait. But as much as you want to do it, you have to tame yourself. You need to hold yourself down, because your haters are going to look for a response that, they want you to give them a response. And if you just mind your own business and act like you don't care, they'll be ashamed. That's another thing. Another thing with how to deal with your haters, I can say, is pray for them. Personally for me, I'll pray for them. I say, Lord, I ain't trying to be caught in them streets. Pray. The thing is, it depends on the haters. You can have haters that just hate you for no reason. You've never met them in your life. They hate you based on what they've heard. They hate you based on what they've heard about you. Those can be the haters. You get what I mean? And it's kind of like one of those things you're just kind of like, like for me, like so many people out there, they don't like me. Like, you get what I mean? Some of them may have their reasons, and some of them just, they've never met me before, and it's just like based on what I heard. When I see these people, I'm just like, But then these same people to my face, hey girl, like, hey, oh my god, like, you're on YouTube now, oh my god, your Instagram is popping. And then I'm just people like that, it depends on your personality. I'm the kind of person, I'll just be like, hey. Some people just you get what I mean? Like, that's that. You get what I mean? That's that. Pay no attention to them. But then the thing is, if you know that you've done something wrong, like, yes, I can say that I've done a lot of wrongdoings, but I always admit to my wrongs. If you've apologized, if you've done things, and then the thing is, you can never force somebody to forgive you. You get what I mean? If you, you can't force it. Don't also now go and pick up an attitude because the people that you've done wrong dislike you. You know what I mean? Like, be a civil person, be a good person. Hey, my haters don't like me. Cool. You know what I mean? Like my haters don't like me. She eyed me out in the streets. Cool. Now there's a problem because now you're just both two cartoons. Just two idiots. Just cartoons. So no, this is the thing is, like, I feel like I'm thankful for the strength that God's placed in my life, because it's like year after year, like there's always just something new, and it's just kind of like whatever. I've never been confronted about anything in my life. I think maybe I have, but I just can't remember. I don't know. I guess, yeah, it's my prayers, like, God, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Yes, 1,000 may fall on my right side, but if I got it right, I'll put it in I'll put it correctly in the thing below. But you know what I mean? Like, no one will ever be happy for you. No one. You can be a person who minds their own business, literally, but someone's always going to have to say something. That's the thing. Like, I live by, even if I do good, they'll say something bad. Even if I do bad, they'll say something bad, regardless. So it's kind of like, let me just do me, in the sense of like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how I take life. It's kind of like, okay, if I do good, they're still gonna say something, yeah. But if I do bad, I will own up to it. You get what I mean? Like, I will own up to it, acknowledge the situation. It's kind of like, okay, like, the ball is in your court. You got to do what you got to do. But if someone's so pressed on hating you, then there's nothing you can do about it. Live your life, honey. If they hate you, what are they going to contribute to your life? You get what I mean? Like, you can be pressed if it's someone that you were once close to, and you're like, nah, like, I value this relationship, like, I miss this person, like, ska. You tried. Like, there's nothing you can do. Like, just be strong and hold your head up high, because one thing your haters don't want you to see is succeed. For example, Kim Kardashian. She's got haters all over the show. Does she care? She could buy her haters. Let's casca. She could buy her haters. Wait. She could. At the end of the day, does she care? No. She could take all her haters out to eat, and they'll be the first ones to say, yeah, I went out to eat with Kim Kardashian. Yeah, I got Kim Kardashian on my snap. That's the thing with haters. It's like, you even start to wonder, like, did you really hate me? Or there's hate and there's jealousy. You get what I mean? Like, some people just hate you because they're jealous. Like, I've met some people, and it's like, I've never met you in my life. They're like, yeah, I don't like you. I was like, but why? Yeah, I just didn't like you. I said, okay, good. Good for you. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like, the way I see it now, my approach to just minding my own business, kind of like, I just mind my own business. Like, in a sense of like, yeah, in the beginning when I was like, oh yeah, like, oh, these people hate me, these people dislike me, because I was always like trying to look for ways to try and make myself like, I was always trying to look for ways for me to be like, oh my god, like what do I do for them to like me? Like, oh my god, like, do I start commenting on their photos? Do I start, hey girl, like, you get what I mean? Because that's the kind of person that I am. Like, I hate having problems with people, so I always want to think of things to just kind of be cordial with them. But it's kind of like, no baby, no honey, people are fake. People are fake. Like, that's one thing that I've learned. Like, I'm not trying to, this isn't even like a fake video, like, rant. Like, one thing that I have learned is, like, you can't trust no one. Like, I look at my sister sometimes and I'm like, like, don't get me wrong, I love him, but it goes to show, like, people, like I said it, Jesus's disciples, they played him. You get what I mean? Like, you can't trust anyone. So it's kind of like, see, I'm just gallivanting, but this was a hate video. I'm talking about fake people. Come and see life. If you've got haters out there and you know that there are people praying for your downfall, you need God on your side. And if you're not religious, then you just have to do you, because when you do you and you start to excel, and your haters will even start respecting you. They'll even start bowing down to you. Oh yeah, we know her. Yeah, like, yeah, we used to be in them DMs with her. Yeah, that's our girl. Yeah, I know her. Literally, like, because at the end of the day, you're gonna be so pressed worrying about your haters. You're gonna get to a point where your haters have excelled, and what have you done? Nothing at all, because you're so pressed about the opinions of other people. And that's one thing that I've learned. I used to live based on other people's opinions, and I'm so thankful for my friends who straighten me up, who say, but who are they? Who are they to you? Because regardless of, even before they hated you, they were never your friends. You get what I mean? And I'm saying this as a general whole, like from the time that I was bullied at 15 years old. So, and I'm not sitting here now saying, oh, but I have haters for no reason. I don't know what I've done. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying I do have haters because maybe I've, like, you know, I may have done something to them, or I have done something to them, or I've just never met them in my life. That is life. You get what I mean? There are like, we see things on Instagram, we see celebrity post up things, and there's just people in the comments, and it's like, but do they even know you Why are you so pressed? You get what I mean? But it's life. It's part of life. It's human beings. Like, I feel like you're going to come across a hater. You're like, if you haven't come across a hater, then you're not living. You're inhuman. Then you think that this is a fairy tale, because this is real life, baby. It's real life. So it is what it is. So I can definitely say, if you've got people that dislike you, if you've got people that hate you, it's not even what you can do. What you should do is, A, ignore them and do you. Obviously, it's going to get to you. Why don't they like me? What have I done? Like, oh my God, what if she steps me out? What if this? What if she calls me out? What if she pulls my weave out? What if she does this? What if she says this? At the end of the day, I know pastors' daughters, I know priests, and they're still being hated on. You get what I mean? It goes to show that no one wants to see, like, regardless of, and you can never try and make peace with everyone. You cannot. You cannot, even the most non-problematic of the non-problematic people are still being spoken about. I'm even like, but no, like, you get what I mean? Like, even I'm like, no, like, why wouldn't they like her? Like, I don't understand. Like, what? Like, you get what I mean? It's a part of life, baby. Like, oh, I'm shivering. Oh, okay. It's a part of life. You get what I mean? Like, that's just me going to show, like, I've been through it. I am going through it. I will get out of it. You get what I mean? Like, God's on my side. And it's even like, it's just one of those things where it's kind of like, just show your haters love. You get what I mean? Because they're gonna expect a reaction from you. Don't give them what they're expecting, baby. Like, don't do it. Like, show them love. Like, that's one thing that I'm trying to practice myself, just showing love. Like, I ain't trying to get my hair pulled out and then I'm like, a bitch can't fight. Like, a bitch can't fight. I can't. And I never glue my hair down. So we're gonna have problems because I don't glue my hair down. So I'll just say, no, sis, come on. No, okay, let me be a bit serious. Nobody's gonna find me. Come on, try to God. No, so what I'm basically trying to say, just dealing with your haters, ignore them completely. Obviously, like, even if you're like, yeah, but Danielle, like, I can't, like, they throw eggs at me every time I'm walking. Ignore it, because it's going to get to a time when they're just going to forget about it. You get what I mean? You can become the president of the United States and they're going to be the same ones asking you for a job. Okay, yeah, but Danielle, I'm the one that messed up. Yeah, I did something wrong. Okay, but did you apologize? Did you try and make amends? Yeah, I did. Then what more do you want? You get what I mean? Like, these people, that don't idolize them. You get what I mean? Because it's kind of like, okay, but she was my best friend and I disrespected her. Like, you know, I miss her as a friend. Okay, but did you apologize? Like, did you say sorry? Yeah, I did, but she doesn't want to be my friend. And there's only so much that you can do, because that person now can't come and say, I hate you, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, but did she apologize to you? Yeah, she did, but what? You get what I mean? Like, some people, you just can't force it on some people. Just deal with your haters in a respectful manner. Ignore them, pray for them, love them. You get what I mean? Like, the most important, the key point is ignore them. And then the thing is, you don't want to be that person that's kind of like, oh, okay, like, let me always be saying hey to her, let me be double tapping her photo so that she knows that we're good. No, don't be desperate, because it's kind of like, what does this person bring to your life? What values do they bring? Like, what do they contribute to? Like, what have they contributed to your success? What can you even fill up the 3 first lines on a refill paper about what they've done for you? You get what I mean? Like, if there are things that you're kind of like, nah, they did that, like, they got me a job, they're like, okay, cool. But it's kind of like, some people are only in your life for a season, and sometimes God puts people in your life to test you, to challenge you, and say, and the one thing I've learned is, God will never put you through anything that you can't handle. So, honey, like, you can handle this, and it's kind of like, you can handle anything that pretty much comes your way. You get what I mean? Because, you know, like, you can, like, with just head up high. And then the thing is, like, the goal is to succeed. Like, the goal is to, okay, cool, like, I've got haters. Okay, like, you know, haters, stay here. You get what I mean? Like, I'm gonna need you guys to continue hating me. You get what I mean? Because I need you guys to see this glow up. Like, I got my friends, whether they see me glow up or not, like, they're my friends. By force, they have to still support me. But you guys, let me feel a bit, yeah, like, yeah, shout out to my haters. Shout out to my haters, sorry that you, shout out to my haters, sorry that you couldn't faze me. And being cocky, we just vindicated. Best believe. And me saying that, it's kind of like, you don't want to have like an easy come up, in a sense of, because it's kind of like, you know, sometimes when you make it like in a really, it's kind of like, yeah, like, you know, everybody was there for me, blah blah blah. And then when somebody said, what challenges did you get? Nothing. Okay, cool. Whereas you've got someone that people were throwing this at me. People were saying I would never succeed. People were saying you're a homewrecker, you're this, you're that, you're this. But look at me now. Look at me. And then the thing is, your haters could be on the same level as you. Don't get me wrong. Just because you make it, it doesn't mean that they can as well. Because they've got their own haters too. They've got their own demons as well. Everyone does. But because it's your life, that's who you should be focusing about. You know what I mean? Okay, look. Guys, I don't even know where this video went. I hope I spoke some sense. I'm cropping nonsense out because I feel like I was just get. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Honestly, like, if you are dealing with demons, if you are if you feel like all your life, like, people have just been saying stuff about you, I can relate. Like, I can relate, baby. Like, I can relate. And like, it comes to show with this YouTube channel as well, I was really hesitant to open it. Like, I've been getting told, look, since I was like 14 years old, start YouTube, and I said, for what? Like, I'm not gonna do it. And the reasons also why I was going to do it, just like, people's opinions, I just can't be bothered, blah, blah, blah. And it came to a point, I was kind of like, it came to a point where it was kind of like, to the point where I know that I was being judged the most. I came out and I said, you know what, like, I'm going to do this. And you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to do this. Like, I don't care, like, what people are going to say about me. Like, I know that I know half of my haters are watching this. Like, you get what I mean? They've got the opinions. Cool. At the end of the day, even if I'm even if I'm doing the greatest of the greatest thing, they're still going to have something to say about this. Like, you get what I mean? Sometimes your best glow up comes after when they push you down. You get what I mean? But it's kind of like everything happens for a reason, everything happens for a season, baby. So I'm good, love. Enjoy. I'm living my best life, and God's on my side, babies. God's on my side. But thank you once again for watching my YouTube video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already watched some of my recents, do go through my channel and click through one of my videos and start binge watching. Best decision of your life, you know. Make me your wife, I'll make your life. I don't know how to act. Task. But thank you guys so much for watching my YouTube video. I've said that about 3 times now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you.